Hey everyone, and welcome back to Miss Azrael's Gaming. So we're going to get back into the Bookwalker today. We are getting ready to go after our third book. Roderick still is, really upset with us. That's our little guide in the container that we have. And he's not happy that we've been causing the characters to die. So let's just go ahead and get started. So the technology unit that had been developing the system known as television is now, can't read it. Let's see if we have any new. Oh, we do. Choose to upgrade. Increases damage, additional damage to all enemies. Ooh, nice. Let's do the multiple. Like stuff that hits multiple enemies. Plus we've been getting a lot of multiple enemies. If you checked out the second video that I did, that was when we've gotten introduced to a lot of multiple enemies. I know in the first one we had a couple with the spiders, but it wasn't as bad as the last one. Those robots were heavy hitters for sure. I don't see anything in my bathroom. Okay, so let's get the first thing. Oh, check the mail. Tuitrine Quest from HRMNY Publishing Agency. Rumors of your situation reaches Mr. Quest. We assure you that everyone at... Can't read it. Thanks, guys, but that doesn't really help. Okay, Teen Quest, this letter confirms that you have repaid your water bill debt. We ask you to please refrain from future late payments. Sincerely, the water company. Okay, so let's get the suitcase and see what we have to go for today.
It's easiest to get a new one.
Need to put this on the desk. Okay, I guess for a review, it certainly expands the universe, but new books in the series are published so rarely. Strange note, the contractor agrees to infiltrate the book, The Cornelius Paradox by Oleg Sergeev. So it's a smaller item this time. Well, if it's anything like on the book, it might be a wand we're going after. So before I do that though, the person on the bottom, in the bottom area here, slid a note to us, and I'm kind of curious if we'll come across anything like that. We got some bread. Definitely a good idea to come into the kitchen. Someone's been stealing food again. Have a conscience. My children are hungry. Hey, I did the dishes last time. I think I deserved it. Just saying. Nope, no answer. No answer from them. Okay, so we're gonna go downstairs and check to see if this door down here, if the guy will, oh. Police? What happened here? Like, the last time they sent us a note about, like, something about not sleeping? So, huh. Well, guess we're not going to solve that mystery, at least not yet. So let's go ahead and get into the next book. Okay, so lobby. Oof. Damn, people. I don't think that lady over there noticed me. But this guy definitely saw me land. You there, Roderick. Like always, I figured out how I can convince you that I'm not cold and cruel. And heartless. Well, and unpleasant. And someone who couldn't care less about anyone else. Alright, fine. Keep it down over there. Sorry. So here's my plan. Not only am I going to not hurt any characters, since you've done such a good job with that up until now, I'm actually going to help them. All of them. We're going to help every single person we meet in this book. Sound good? We won't abandon anyone. Sounds pretty suspicious. Oh, come on. I'm a completely different person deep down inside, you'll see. We'll start with this guy over here. Hi, do you need help? Me? No thanks, I'm alright. You need to learn how to shave. Well, that's one less we have to help. I said keep it down. Let's go find more characters. Hold on, what are we actually here in this book for? Oh yeah, I need to find Cornelius's wand. A magic wand? Most likely yes, and it's a rush order, but I think we'll still have time to help everyone. Okay, but I'm going to keep an eye on you. You're acting really strange today. I won't let you down. Okay, so you see a message board packed with information. It's divided into several sections. So the school's job postings. Let's see, part-time receptionist wanted. Requirements, female, age 50 or older. Not quite a fit. Seeking system administrator, hourly rate offered. What kind of administrator is that? Let's keep looking. Oh, this one's perfect for you. Janitor needed. I guess I could try. It's a school motto. And its own column, written in large letters, is Uniting Our Differences and Overcoming Challenges. Okay, information. Headmaster Robert Lamantor, educational license number 0023. Working hours, 8 o'clock to 2000. Kids visiting hours is 1630 and 1700. Complaints and suggestions book. You take the slim worn book from its folder on the wall. There are insults written all over the cover. Yeah, so the locals don't like wizards very much. Reading. Stop taking up so much space in our city. We could have built a huge park here. No one in this cursed neighborhood can sell their houses, and it's all your fault. Big deal. Leave. A man dressed in a classic modern suit sits expectantly on the bench. His outfit seems very out of place in this old-fashioned school of magic. My God, he notices you looking at him and tries to avert his eyes as far from you as possible. What are you doing here? I'm waiting for my classroom to be free. Oh, so you're a teacher? Nods briefly. What do you teach? Table manners? I teach a programming class here. His chest posts out a little. What's that? Some kind of magic. I've heard of it. It's hard to explain. He waves a dismissive hand at you and returns to his thoughts. Do you know how to get inside? I'm scheduled in already. You may have to sign up for an appointment or something. There are job openings on the wall over there. Let's go see if there's anything good. Leave. Okay, see if there's anything else to the outside. Wait, can I go outside? Oh, I can. Boxes. Musty boxes on the damp ground. Movers. Two movers are sitting on cardboard boxes and smoking. The boxers are bowing under their weight. Greet them. Hello. The movers slowly turn their heads towards you and pause for a second, then turn back. My back's about to give out from lugging all this junk around. I told you to wear a belt, didn't I? He slaps his belly, which is wrapped in a sturdy leather belt. The lanky mover flicks his lighter lazily and brings the flame close to a tiny metal seal holding the cardboard box closed. In an instant, the metal seal falls to the ground. What do we have here? He rummages among the paper-wrapped school equipment in the box. Oh yeah, the lanky one takes something out of the box. It's glowing and made of glass. What the hell do you want with that piece of crap? I don't know. I'll keep it as a souvenir to light up my house. Step in and ignore them. Step in. Hey, you, put that back. Who the hell are you, ugly? I take what I want. I've spent the whole day dealing with these boxes of yours here. I deserve a little present. Put it back. This is your last warning. The mover doesn't seem very scared. Let's show him, Nikki. Roll up your sleeves. All right, he jumps up from the box. I'm gonna stun your asses. Idle and hit. Okay, I'm gonna slash you both. Ow. I'm gonna stun you again. I'm gonna drain this one and take him out. Haha, you missed. Stun. And drain. And slash. You're one tough idiot, damn it. The mover slowly gets up from the ground. Fine, you win. He closes the pilfered box and puts it back in place. That's better. The movers glare at you angrily from under furrowed brows. Now I'm going to steal from the boxes. Nothing but full boxes. Boxes labeled books. A row of boxes, nothing interesting. It's labeled caution, fragile. Boxes sit on the ground ready to be shipped out. They're wrapped up with plastic ties. You look at the movers. They won't see you here. Try and open the box. You try to tear through the plastic ties with your hand, but you're unsuccessful and they just slice your fingers. Walk away. So I need some pliers. Okay, so that's the same ones. A box with clothes written on it in marker. Who are you? What do you want? The receptionist doesn't look at you. Her attention is fixed on the small TV on her desk. Is there anything I can help you with? You help me? She raises her eyebrows in surprise, but your words are still not enough to draw her attention away from the TV. That's right, I've decided to try and help everyone I meet today. Well, isn't that nice? Now I asked you, who are you and why are you here? Let's try lying. I have an urgent business with the headmaster. Did you make an appointment? I don't believe so. Yes. I don't believe so. Then I'll ask you again, what do you want? Hear the irritation in her voice, but you don't know if it's because of you or because a team in the football game on TV is mystical. Show the job listing. You're looking for a janitor and I'm looking for work. Yes, we've been looking. The receptionist rolls her eyes, but finally looks away from the TV and turns to you for the first time. Why are you all wrapped up like that? Is that paper on your face? I was in an accident. I'm very sorry. She isn't sorry. The receptionist opens the desk drawer and with a sigh pulls out a stack of pink, yellow, and green forms that puff out a cloud of dust as she drops them on the desk. Is this going to take long? Name. Etane. Any allergies to cleaning products? Cleaning products? I thought you were all wizards. Answered the question. No allergies. Excellent. You're hired. Just like that? Here's a bucket and a rag. To the right of me, you'll find the entrance to the library. Wipe the dust off the shelves, then come back here. What about those cleaning products? We're fresh out. She turns her attention back to the TV. I'll get it done. 3 crests. These must be the school's guilds. This is like a version of Harry Potter, I guess. Restroom, door to the hall. Okay, let's go to the library first, because she might get pissy with us, so. Old books in the boxes. Ooh, nice take all. The shelves aren't going to wash themselves, and of course they just had to get to be the biggest shelves I've ever seen in my life. I need to go find water for my rag. Okay. This is the biggest shelf in the room, and it's covered in a thick layer of dust. You find yourself unconsciously squeezing the rags in your hand. I need to find water for my rag. Okay, so we're... well, these look okay. Let's head up here first real quick. It looks like they forgot to put these books up for sale. Maybe there's something interesting here. Take a random book. You open the first book your hand falls on, flinching instinctively, waiting for the jump. But nothing happens. Dampness has made the text completely illegible. Aw. This is a shady part of the building, too damp for a library. I hate to see books treated badly like this. You put the ruined book back on the shelf. Okay, so it's the same thing. Okay, so we can go over to the restroom, probably. Ew. It's gross looking in here. A rusty tap dripping rusty water. Fill the bucket. Splash. Rusty tap dripping rusty water. There's already water in the bucket. Okay. Just making sure that there wasn't, because it looked like there was over here and over there, so. Okay, let's head out. Okay, the shelves aren't going to wash themselves, and of course they just had to get the biggest shelves I've ever seen, so start dusting. Is this really the only way to get inside the school? You take the rag from the bucket and wring it out. They don't let just anyone passing by go into the main hall, and that's where Cornelius's wand is. And the wand isn't the only thing in there. What else? All those characters you said you were going to help. Oh yes, right. I'd advise you to keep pretending to be a janitor even once we get inside. You sigh and wipe a layer of dust off the first shelf. This isn't exactly how I imagine an adventure in a school of magic. On the second shelf, you notice an old piece of paper. It must have fallen out of a book. Read the paper. Looks like someone's notes, probably a student's. Reading. There's a barrier that exists around our solar system, a wall covered in symbols. Each symbol allows us to use one spell. It is believed that the wall protects us from external threats due to the fact that it is constantly being assaulted from the outside, causing the gradual destruction of the symbols on it. What will happen to us when all the symbols are destroyed? What will happen once they're destroyed? You crumple up the paper and toss it aside. Don't worry, we won't be around to see it. You turn your attention back to the rag, bucket, and dust on the shelf. 10 minutes later. Well, I think this shelf is clean now. We should get the other shelves done then. Okay, so this is the biggest shelf in the room, and it's covered in a thick layer of dust. You find yourself unconsciously squeezing the rag in your hand. Start dusting. You wet the rag in the bucket and start wiping the dust off the shelves. It's boring work, and your eyes start watering over the shelves, coming to rest on an old-looking folder. Look through the folder. You brush the dust off the folder, which is decorated with a man's head crest and an inscription, the Baratus Guild. There's nothing but dull documents in the folder, and nothing catches your eye at first. But then you find a handwritten letter at the very back. Read it. Dear Baratus, I'm asking you to please accept another guild into your ranks. I know you will protest, but I am unwilling to discuss that. I assume you've read the report already. However, there was a religious aspect to it that I left out because I wanted to tell you about it off the record. They use wizards solely for military purposes. According to their beliefs, wizards must use their powers to destroy the armies of the enemy, which, of course, in this day and age is quite difficult. But all I'm asking you to do is to pay attention to each of these students because once they're finished their studies, they'll be going straight to the battlefield. The Baratus Guild. Okay. Just keep dusting. You keep cleaning in silence. 20 minutes later. Well, I think this shelf is clean now. Then I suggest we get started on the next one. Okay, it's a dusty shelf that looks even dustier than the others. You sigh and start wiping the dust off the shelves, but stop when your rag catches on something. There's something scratched into the shelf. Examine the description. These look like runes. Oh no, they're words. It says, second shelf, third book from the left. Keep watching. 15 minutes later. Alright, this shelf is done. I washed all the shelves. I should tell the receptionist I'm done. Second shelf, third book from the left. I wonder what that means. Maybe it's up here. Okay, it looks like they forgot to put these books up for sale. Maybe there's something. Okay, second shelf, third book from the left. This one. You pull out the book, you hear a click. Ooh, secret staircase. They were given 5 years to prove the theory that the appearance of magic in the world. Don't know what that says. Damn book. Writing desk. There's an elegant writing desk under the staircase. It seems it's seen better days. Examine the desk. There's a small lock on the desk drawer. Oh, a lock. That must mean there's something valuable inside. Try and open it. Tug at the lock. The lock may be old, but it's still shut tight. I'll need some kind of tool for this. Okay, so either pliers, cut it off with a plier. Probably want the lock pick. Okay, so I don't see anything else, so we'll just head out. Okay. I have to talk to the receptionist. Are you finished dusting? All done. We'll see about that. She reluctantly turns off the TV. The receptionist grunts as she stands up and goes to check your work. Not bad at all. Happy to help. You give Roderick's cage a satisfied glance. Get going now. You have a new task. I wanted to ask about the wand. No time for that. Go straight to the headmaster. There was a spill in his office that needs cleaning up. Straight down the hall, then to the right. Unlock the door for you. Fine. Okay. You see an opulent, though slightly shabby altar with a magic wand sitting on a pedestal in the middle of it. I didn't think we'd get it so easily. To what? That's Cornelius's wand, the one you were supposed to find, remember? Oh, right. Well, I guess I'll just have to help the characters in the next book. There's nothing but a thick glass pane separating you from the wand. A heavy lock hangs below the panel, keeping it shut. Look around. There's not a soul in the hallway. You can hear some people arguing loudly behind the door on the right. You continue scanning your surroundings, and you eventually notice a surveillance camera watching you from the ceiling. Is that thing working? What is it? The thing is watching us, recording everything that happens. What do we care if it records? I think you should break the glass, grab the wand, and get out of the book already. What's the holdup? Examine the wand. The wand looks old, and the paint on it has started to peel in places. It's giving off a slight glow and a low hum. Tug at the lock. I've never seen a lock like this before. The hole looks more like a spiral. I don't think a lockpick will work on it. Just break the glass. I don't want to make a lot of noise. What's gotten into you today? You're being so cautious. I told you I'm not really a bad person. Hey, are you our new janitor? You see a middle-aged man in the doorway. Yes, I'm the janitor. I'm the one who called for you. Come into my office. He opens the door wider. I really think we should just break the glass and grab the wand, and the man starts to reach for his belt, where his own wand sits in the holster. Come on, smash the case. Just walk over to him. Can you not hear me? He's pointing his wand at you. Sorry, I was lost in thought. That wand is just so gorgeous. The man slowly lowers his wand and silently waits for you to walk over to him. Come in, come in. An old man who is also in the office nods briefly at you. You found us through the job posting. Yes, I always dreamed of seeing a school of magic. Really, it's not very often you hear something like that from a non-wizard. But you don't really look like an ordinary person either, no offense. Anyways, we have a few stains to clean up here. Our former headmaster spilled a potion. He slightly accentuates the word former. I only spilled it because you distracted me. Don't pretend it was my fault. The old man seems sincere in his claim. It doesn't matter. In any case, clean it up, please. He returns to his work. What kind of potion? Miracrus, what kind of potion was it? He doesn't look up from his desk. A magic retention potion. I don't want to lose everything my ancestors passed down to me. He grins a little senile grin. I see. The headmaster responds with a sour grimace, whispering, It's just herbal Bologna tea. Get started on the first stain. You start wiping at the first stain with a rag. The potion doesn't really budge. I heard you plan to sell everything from the geomancy department too. The geomancy symbols were shattered last year. Why would we bother keeping all that? Why indeed? That's our history. Let the history stay in the past. He turns his attention back to his work. The stain is finally gone. You can start on the next one. Get started on the second stain. The second stain is bigger than the first, and someone has already stepped in it, spreading the potion all over the floor. First cleaning shelves, now cleaning the floor. What's next? The toilets? Just keep going and get it done. Once you finish, we'll go back for the wand in the hallway. I casually ask about the wand. That wand you have out in the hall is so interesting. The old man starts breathing angrily and sends a vicious stare your way. The headmaster pauses for a second. Indeed, enjoy it while it's here. What do you mean, while it's here? The headmaster tenses up. It seems like he's about to make a very painful decision. Oh yes, by the way, I wanted to warn you, Marcus. We found a buyer for the wand. He tenses up again after he speaks. Is he talking about your client? I don't think so. The old man drops his teacup on the floor and shatters, splashing more potion onto the floor under the desk. You must be joking. You put the symbol of our school up for sale. I actually put everything in the school up for sale. No one wants to buy most of the old junk, but a few people from the capital expressed interest in the wand. How could you? The old man's head starts shaking. Hold on, you should probably sit down. The wand. Cornelius's wand. Are you listening to me? We'll get enough money for that, and we can go another 6 months without government support. Bang. You're going to regret this. I'll call a meeting of the school council to challenge it. He jumps up from his chair. The old man hurries off. He's going to go take the wand. We need to stop him. Don't worry, he's gone crazy like that about 10 times this week already. Besides, I have the only key to the case. He pauses for a second, clearly regretting telling you that. While you were busy with the conversation, you seem to have finished wiping up the stains. Looks like I'm done here. Can I go? Pensively. Yes, thank you. He turns to the door. You can hear voices coming from the other side, getting louder and louder. Now, what's going on out there? Let me go see. All sorts of junk with tea spilled on it. I don't see anything else to click on. Picture hall. What's going on here? A crowd of people is gathered in the hall. They are whispering amongst themselves, looking at the altar in the middle of the room. It's the wand, headmaster, sir. Cornelius's wand is gone. Fucking hell. Fuck. Damn it, the client asked me not to lose track of it. I told you. Everyone looks at you, not speaking. All right, then. He turns to the gathered crowd. Who saw it last? I think it was you, right, Sir Marcus? You left the office, and you must have walked right past it. But it was there at the time. That's if we take your word for it. Do you have any reason not to believe me? Indeed, especially when it comes to the theft of school property. Do you think I don't know about your secret stash under the library? The only one stealing here is you, giving away our heritage. Just admit you stole it and put it back where it belongs. I did not touch it. The headmaster looks at the camera mounted on the ceiling. We'll see if that's true, but for now, take note. I'm ordering a total lockdown of the school. No one goes in or out, and all the teachers present, as you will, ma'am. He nods to the receptionist. And you too, he quickly points at you. But definitely not you, he points to the former headmaster. All of you start searching for the wand. Yes, sir. Everyone, he indicates, responds as one. Yes, sir. You're a little slow to speak, and it sounds silly. All right, then, everyone, get to it. I'm going to check the surveillance camera footage, but that will take some time. I'll be in my office. If you so much as try to leave the school, I'll have the police after you. I'll be in my office. The crowd disperses. So now what do? We're going to find the wand. You furiously straighten the collar of your coat. Okay, so you see a portrait of a man with bandaged hands, or rather what's left of his mangled wrist. How awful. That's one of the old headmasters. Back in his days, wizards didn't wield wands. They held the spells in their hands to cast them like real men. Which, of course, didn't protect them from the consequences of a spell gone wrong. I see. An empty pedestal. Looks like one portrait is missing. Okay, let's head down here. Alright, so let's go ahead and go through. Okay, stop right there. Whispering, I'm just the janitor. I'm just the janitor. Who are you? I'm just the janitor. I guess the school really is out of money. Can't even hire normal people. See the teacher over there with the glasses? Go tell him they moved his class to a room downstairs. You don't need to be a genius to realize that the students are plotting something. They're giggling and glancing around, and one of them is holding a padlock. Oh, come on. Help us play a trick on him. It's just a fun little tradition. What do? He's asking for help, and we promised to help everyone. I don't think this counts. They're clearly up to no good. Why are you thinking so hard? It's just a harmless prank. We're going to lock him in the basement like 10 minutes, then let him out. I mean, just look at him. Coming in here all full of himself. He's planning to teach wizards, but he's not even a wizard. You don't think the man in the cheap suit looks particularly arrogant, but maybe it's more obvious to the students. I'll think about it. That's kind of mean. Okay. Excuse me, could you help me, sir? A man dressed in a classic modern suit stands in front of you. His outfit seems very out of place in this old-fashioned school of magic. You met him earlier out by the reception desk. Who are you? I teach a programming class here. His chest puffs out a little.
programming class at a school of magic. The city administration wants to start converting the school of magic since the symbols are going out. Right. My class is supposed to start any minute now, and I can't find my classroom. Everyone I ask keeps pointing me in a different direction. I don't want to send him to the basement, that's mean, so I guess I'll send him to the second floor. Try the second floor. Oh my, are you sure? So many people told me to go to the basement. Trust me, you definitely shouldn't check the basement. The teacher looks over at a nearby group of students. Alright, thank you then. See you around. You nod, not taking your eyes off the group of students who now look very annoyed. Probably gonna stick me in the basement. Mikhail? You see a tall, smiling boy in front of you. What a day, huh? The boy seems entertained by everything that's happening. He extends a hand to you. My name's Mikhail. Shake his hand. It's Ain. Nice to meet you. You're a new janitor, right? More like janitor/detective. The headmaster tasked me with finding lost wand. You and the whole rest of the school, eh? But I wouldn't expect the teachers to be in any sort of a hurry to find it. Isn't the wand dangerous? Do you know who might have stolen the wand? Let's ask him that one. I don't know, but to be honest, there's been a lot of weird stuff happening in the school lately. One of the old teachers is acting strange. This morning, one of the second-year students disappeared. There were rumors going around about undead in all the walls. All kinds of stuff. Did he say undead? Tell me more. Sure, what do you want to hear more about? Undead in the walls. Hold on, I never said I suspected anyone of stealing the wand, although. Mikhail rubs his chin thoughtfully. You're probably right. When there are no good leads, you have to look into everything. Who did you ask me about? The undead in the walls. I think it's just a school legend. Mikhail pauses, gathering his thoughts, and continues. But now that I think about it, people have been talking about them a lot lately. You should ask the students in the dorms. They might know more. Mikhail shifts his weight back and forth. Tell me about the old teacher. I haven't seen that teacher in a long time myself, but they say he stopped showing up for lectures and spends his time hiding in abandoned classrooms. Sounds suspicious. He has a daughter, by the way, who usually works down in the laboratory. She might be able to tell you more. Thanks, I'll check it out. I'm afraid I don't know anything else about him. Mikhail shifts his weight back and forth. So what's going on with the missing student? It's nothing really, just some bad students no one can find. I think he probably ran away. It happens every semester. Why is that? The School of Magic isn't really all that prestigious nowadays. We could be studying to be lawyers or going to military school instead. Where do you think I should look? I don't know him, but I saw the receptionist putting up flyers about the search. You should ask her. Wait, I don't know him. And then he referred to her as a her, which we've been told that the receptionist is a girl. That's so funny. Mikhail shifts his weight back and forth. Okay, nothing else, thanks. Okay. Did you find out anything else? Walk away. Oh no, you're kind of suspicious there, Mikhail. The wand. Did something happen to it? Some nerd. Rude. Says that like it's a bad thing. There we go. Take some of those. Dormitory. Nice candy. Cool. Do I get to eat the candy for health? Nope. It's for ink. Okay, that works too. Student. The other girls should be back by now. It says table, but that's a picture. The inscription on the crest says Baratus. That bed's moved, but I'm not seeing anything else. Okay, so there's nothing here. So let's go ahead and go to the next dormitory. Maybe. I don't know if I want to go downstairs. They might lock me down there. Oh, look, it looks like Slytherin. And the last one was Ravenclaw. What do you want? You see a shifty-looking student. The frame of the giant portrait is sticking out from under his bed. What's that you got there? You point at the picture. Nothing. It's none of your business. Decide to steal a painting from the school? The student looks at you sullenly. So what's with the picture? Get lost. I said it's none of your business. Splash him with a bucket of water. Play nice. Let's try to play nice. Alright. No one else has to know. You wink. Did you find something interesting? What's the deal with the painting? You wink again. The student looks around nervously. Marty swore this painting would open some kind of secret cache. Or cache. Marty is secret cache. You have to hang the painting somewhere, but he didn't say where exactly. So, he didn't see the huge space in the wall of the main hall where a portrait looks clearly missing. How about I go find where it hangs myself? But what if there's something valuable in there and I miss out? What if there's something dangerous in there? You can deal with it yourself. Fine. Tell me what you want in exchange for the picture. Oh, now you're talking. Give me a strong drink. You want me to get drinks for underage kids? I'm 25. Then why are you still in school? Figure it out yourself. I was held back a few times in my second year. Had to been a lot. Fine, I'll think about it. Yeah, you do that. With one final shove, he pushes the painting all the way under the bed. No, he didn't. The inscription of the crest says Ziplik. Okay. Oh. I don't think I clicked on that. Nope. Okay. Got some more stuff. Let's head out. And try this next one. Oh, and it's Gryffindor. The inscription on the crest says Imperial. The heat from the fireplace assaults your face. It's so stuffy in here. It's summer. Why would the fireplace be lit? Examine the fireplace. An ordinary fireplace. Above it you see a symbol that looks like a lion. I wonder what that means. Angry flames burn in the fireplace. The girl shrinks back into her bed. Your appearance seems to frighten her. Don't be afraid. I'm just the new janitor. I look like this because I never ate my porridge as a child. I never listened to grown-ups. I'm gonna go with never listen to grown-ups. The girl lets out a tense giggle. Ask about the undead. Have you heard any rumors about undead in the walls? No. There are no friends in the walls. She whirls around to look at the fireplace, then turns back to you. Friends? What the heck was that? Why did you look at the fireplace? Is there something there? The girl shakes her head frantically. There's definitely something there. We should check it out. Walk away. Okay. So before we do that, just double check around here. Nothing. Okay, look inside the fireplace. The papers on your head start to curl up from the heat, and the sparks are flying dangerously close to you. You can't see anything beyond the bright flames. You can't make out anything through the bright flames, but you suddenly hear far-off voices. What's this? How did they get here? There's someone there. Hey, can you hear me? Silence. All you hear is the pop and crackle of the unburnt wood in the fireplace. I don't know how, but we need to get inside. Angry flames burn the fireplace. Oh yeah, use the water. It's just a fire. You have a bucket of water. Put 2 and 2 together and you'll have an unlit fireplace. The stream of murky water flows straight into the middle of the fireplace. The flames spark and hiss, but don't go out. It's as though the fire is absorbing the water with no consequence. Is this a gas fireplace? A what? There's clearly something fishy about the fireplace. I'll give you a hint. There's a spell on it. You can't put it out with water. Well, what can I use? Actually, anything you want as long as it's not water. How about a fire extinguisher? A who? Never mind. I think there's one in my building. I should go back to reality and check. Angry flames burn the fireplace. Oh, my phone's ringing. Odd. Yes, hello? Well, do you have the wand yet? I only just started the book. Well, snap to it. The client's been calling me and asking me about it. Why such a rush? There's a lot of money at stake, Walker. A lot. Alright, I'll try and speed things up. This isn't something that should be hurried. We'll try to speed things up. Keep going. Hangs up. Well, you know what? You bothered me by calling. You just wasted my precious time. Are you serious? Motherfucker, are you seriously calling again? I'll get your wand, just leave me alone. Attain Quist? Oh, yes, that's me. Mr. Quist, I'm calling from the Writers' Police Department. Were you notified that you would be contacted for questioning? I was. I was notified, well, more like, it's about your neighbor. Old Henry? We can't reveal his name or the phone. But it's not anyone named Henry. It's a man who lived on the first floor of your building. What do I have to do with that? Or the writer's place, for that matter. Didn't you know your neighbor was a writer? What? So you never talked to him? No, all this time he was a writer? He recently finished working off his sentence and became a free writer once again. However, a few days ago he... I think it'll be more appropriate to discuss these details in person. When are you available for a visit? I don't really have time for that right now. How about noon tomorrow? That works. We'll see you then. Hangs up. Ah, so that guy downstairs was a writer. Just like my character. I wonder if he's got a fire extinguisher. Excuse me, are you home? Silence. Seems like the old man's not home. Ooh. Thank you, whoever washes my dishes. Damn, arthritis can't wash a single plate. Here's a bottle of wine. Ooh, thank you. I'm so glad I did that. That was so kind of me. Hello, sorry to bother you. Persistent knocking on the door. Excuse me, I really need the key to the storage room. Please, I can hear that you're in there. Soft coughing. I need the fire extinguisher, but it's inside a locked case. Grunting. I'm trying to help you too. Time is running out. We're all going to burn alive. What are you shouting about? Oh, hello. I don't smell smoke. Where's the fire you're going on about? In my apartment. It just started. Grunting. I'm not lying. I think something happened with the wiring. What, do you want me to wait around while my apartment burns down? Then will you believe me? When the flames spread into the hallway and your apartment catches fire too? Alright, you don't have to yell. Just bring it back later. The woman that lives there is rude. And I didn't even know it was locked. I just thought I would ask everybody. There we go. What the? Oh, I think that's from the light there. That was weird. I thought a spotlight just shined on me. Yep, my apartment's burning down. I've got to put it out. Okay, use the fire extinguisher to put out the fire. You shoot the fire extinguisher foam right into the flames. How's that for you, An enchanted fireplace. Let's see what that did. Oh, it opened up the floor. Group of students. Okay. It's an abandoned dormitory. So next to the old bed is a chest covered in a thick layer of dust. Can't do anything. I need a lockpick. I haven't found a work table yet. A group of girls stands by the way out, which is blocked off with stones. Their hands and robes are dirty and dusty. It looks like they were trying to clear the way. Call out to them. Hey, what are you doing here? The girls turn sharply to face you. Quiet, one of them whispers through her teeth. Did you steal the wand? How did you get here? Is everything all right? Shut up, several girls whisper at once. Suddenly you hear a noise behind you. You turn and see 4 dark silhouettes that are twitching unnaturally in the semi-darkness. Great. They heard you. Now we have to fight. Are those the undead in the walls I've heard about? Yep. Stand back. I'll deal with them. The girl looks at your ID badge curiously. What, a combat-ready janitor we have? We can take care of this ourselves. We're from Baradas. From where? We're combat wizards. Oh, I've heard something about you. But let me try and deal with them first. The girls move aside. The dark figures get closer. There's no retreating now. Great. I don't want to fight. Okay, we're gonna stun him. Ooh. I really need magic. Okay, I'm gonna drain that one. Okay, I'm gonna eat a bread. Then I'm gonna stun again. Should knock that one out. Oh my god, it got back up. Drain that one. My hip. Oh, thank you. How am I supposed to kill these things? Can I retreat from this fight and let them deal with it? Maybe it's one of those things you have to take them all out at like the same time. Oh, that one's gonna heal. Not on my watch. Ooh, I should probably eat first, just in case they all hit me. Drain that one so it can't heal. Aha, you have to take them out in a certain order. Okay. I'm gonna stun them all. And then drain it. Wasn't too bad. Nice. Got some good stuff. Assuming that's from all of them. The girls look at you with interest. Not bad, but we would have been able to fight them ourselves. What happened here? Did you steal the wand? Are you alright? We're totally fine. We're just going to catch our breath and head back upstairs. Don't hang around here. There might be more of those things. What happened here? That crazy girl brought us to check out the abandoned classrooms, and then she locked us in. Then these undead started coming out, but we, unlike some people, know better than to go around yelling, and they didn't notice us. I think we need to have a serious talk with that girl upstairs. We do, too. She cracks her knuckles. Did you steal the wand? The wand? Oh, of course something interesting happens while we're stuck down here. So someone finally nabbed Cornelius's wand? Yeah, someone nabbed it. We've been here since this morning. There's literally no way we could have taken it. Makes sense. That's one less suspect for us. I guess so. Say goodbye. Alright then. Don't hang around here too long. I need to get back to searching for the wand. Okay, see you. Okay, and I'm not seeing anything else to click on. Except for that treasure chest, but I don't have a lockpick. The girl's sitting in the same spot, slowly rocking back and forth. Tell me what happened. The girl instantly burst into tears. I just wanted to feed my friends. Feed? Friends? Did I hear that right? She wanted to feed the other girls to those creatures. I found them in the abandoned dormitory and they didn't do anything bad to me. I just wanted to do something to help them. Thoughtful. Help. Wait, hold on. These definitely aren't the characters we should be helping now. Did you use Cornelius's wand to raise the dead? What wand? What are you talking about? Cornelius's wand. The girl looks at you in confusion. Another bad student who doesn't even know anything about her own school. Never mind. You wave a hand at her and turn around. It seems like she's not our client. Let's keep looking. I think the girl will be fine. Where are you going, and what happened to the girls downstairs? Tell the truth. They're alive and they're really angry. If I were you, I would hide. The girl doesn't answer. What's funny is he said it's not our client, and I think he meant culprit. Yeah, I'll give the wine to that kid. Yeah, get off my screen. It's probably like nasty, dirty wine. Well, did you get the bottle? Here you go. Took you long enough. Are you going to take it, or am I leaving? Yeah, I'll take it. What was it you wanted? The painting? Go on, it's ugly art anyway. He pulls the huge portrait out from under the bed. Take the painting. Thanks. Careful with that wine. Portrait of a woman. This should open a secret passage. It wasn't for nothing that got you that student drunk off cheap booze, right? I'm afraid if I go downstairs, these kids are going to lock me down there. Hey, I didn't click on you. Hey, how's it going? Did you find anything yet? I found out about the undead in the walls. Oh yeah? Did you learn anything? They really do exist. This one girl made friends with them, and she tried to feed some of the other girls to them. What? That was my reaction too. What am I supposed to do about that? I thought people might have been exposed to ammonium gas. He trails off deep in thought. I'll tell the headmasters about the girl and the undead. I'm sure they'll be interested to hear about that. Thanks. At least we have one suspect less now. Did you find out anything else? Walk away. didn't even click on you to begin with. Okay, I'm going to do the portrait first. The portrait slid right into place. Okay, achievement, portrait of the fat gentleman. Found a room behind the portrait. Oh, great, there's undead here. You suddenly stop dead in your tracks. Undead! Quiet! Don't make any noise. They haven't noticed us yet. Call it to the undead. Walk away. If I walk away, do I get to stay in the room? But I can't get to anything. Okay, I'm going to go in with full health. I'm going to go ahead and eat that. I wonder if I can sneak past them and get the... Oh my gosh, I got it. The silence is broken by the floorboards creaking under your feet. Damn. The undead are heading straight for you. Fight. I couldn't run for the door. Like, serious? It's done. Okay, I think I have to do the ones with the most health first. Stun is really the best hit for this. Ooh, I was hoping I would get lucky and they would all miss. And I should be able to finish them all off. I am so glad I got that. And I do get some stuff off of them. Let's see if there's anything else to click now that I've taken them out. Nope. But I've got to be careful because I've only got one apple left right now. Okay, so lobby, headmaster's office. Okay, so let's go ahead and I'm gonna head upstairs first. Because I know when I go downstairs they're gonna lock me in there. Let's see, I think this is the room. He checks the papers he's holding one more time, then goes into the classroom. Class schedules, the Imperials have less than the others. A hunched man in a teacher's uniform stands motionless by the door, whispering something incomprehensible. Listen to him touch his shoulder. Let's try to listen to him. 1 extinguished, 2 extinguished, 3 extinguished, 4 extinguished, 5. 1 extinguished, 2 extinguished, 3 extinguished. Are you alright? Silence. Touch his shoulder. Just be careful. As soon as you touch the man's shoulder, he pushes you away and quickly hides behind the door. How rude. You hear the locks closing on the other side. First one click, and then a second, and a third, and a fourth, and a fifth. With each click, the emblems depicting candles on your side of the door. Look at the floor. On the spot where the teacher was standing, you find a small gold-plated lighter. Thought he dropped something. It's beautiful. You should take it. It might come in handy. Take the lighter. The lighter's weight is pleasant in your hand. You flick the wheel into the spark. It gives off glows into a green flame. Examine the door. The door looks more like a work of art with interwoven metal strips on it. In the middle of the door, you see 5 emblems depicting candles. They're upside down now. Pull on the door. It's locked. Do we need to deal with him right now? Well, he might be in trouble, and you did say you wanted to help everyone here. Could he possibly have the wand? I haven't found that in the text yet, so we should check. The door is still locked. Can I click on the... No, it doesn't really let me do anything. Okay, so let's check the office first. Guess it's teacher's room. Oh, there's a candle. A candlestick holding an unlit candle catches your eye. Look, that candle looks like the ones we saw on the strange teacher's door. Should we try and light it? Light it with the lighter. You flick the lighter and the candle starts burning with a green flame. Impressive. Let's go take a look at the door and see if anything's changed. Okay, well, let me come come here first. Good, I got an apple. Hello. The wizard glances up at you quickly. Are you a teacher here? I teach the first years the sign alphabet, and I conduct my own research in my free time. What's that you have there? You point at the strange device on his desk. It's just an ordinary astral linograph. We use them to decipher the signs. Are you trying to discover new signs since the old ones are being shattered? It's more like I'm trying to combine them. Combine them? You see, it seems the wizard has been wanting to share his discoveries with someone for a long time. Listen to him. The signs are on the barrier, and I insist it be called a barrier, not a wall, because the primary function of these structures is protecting the world inside from the destructive force of outside. Destructive force? Some kind of creature or being is trying to break down the barrier symbols, and supposedly bring an end to all life inside. All 9 planets will perish, including our own. Okay, so I believe that all the symbols in the barrier are kind of message, and it may be an answer to how we can stop the destruction. Our goal is to decipher this message and not just use its power letter by letter as we're used to doing. And you're the first one who realized that the letters on the wall, barrier, that the letters on the barrier might form words. No, there was also Cornelius, but I think most wizards are too busy studying what the symbols can give us right now in the moment. Long-term effects and tasks have always just been passed off to the next generation. Did you say Cornelius? I just so happen to be looking for Cornelius's wand. Have you heard about its disappearance? Yes, Cornelius was the last wizard I can remember who was interested in the meaning behind the symbols. But I was never able to find his work, and his wand itself has no inherent value. It's a paradox. Yes, I've heard of it, the Cornelius paradox, and what have you managed to find out? Firstly, that the radius of the barrier available to us is not all that big. We only see a small portion of the symbols. The sun alone blocks half our field of vision. All the symbols beyond -1 degree can't be viewed without going blind. It's possible that the creators of the barrier were expecting all 9 planets to work together to decipher the message. But despite all these difficulties, I've been able to decipher 2 words. Wow. Property of. Is that all? Yes. Property of who? He shrugs. Thinking this guy's full of crap. Okay, the door is still locked, and there is a candle lit, but I don't think I can click on the candle. Okay, let's go to the next office. Headmaster's room. Another candle. You flick the lighter and the candle starts to burn. Box. Okay, I want to make sure I don't miss anything. Oh, briefcase. This briefcase has to be here for a reason. Old habits die hard, huh? Decide to steal the headmaster's papers? Call it writer's intuition. There's something important inside. Not every prop is a Chekhov's gun. Force it open. You try to force the briefcase open with your bare hands, but it makes a treacherous creaking sound. Shh! Do you want the headmaster to hear you? Damn. I mean, he says he's old. Maybe he won't be able to hear. The old headmaster is digging through papers on his desk and doesn't pay any attention to you. Did you steal the wand? Nonsense. Why would I do such a thing? You didn't want the wand to be sold, and so you decided that that was the best way to protect it. Look out there. He points at the window. You see a densely populated city full of tall buildings that almost block out the sky. High up in the sky above you, you can just barely make out lines that look like symbols. So those are the signs. Yes, and they're written there for us. He places a hand on his chest. Not for them, he indicates the city. Huge letters in the sky that shine for us. But now, he clenches his fist, they're trying to bring us down to the level of ordinary humans. To their level. It doesn't matter if it's the wand or the books or even our damn quill pens. I don't want to give them anything. Because we were made for great things, he prods at his chest, and they were not. This was our world. He pounds his fist against the desk. The headmaster turns away from you and continues digging through the papers on his desk. Any idea where I can get a strong drink? Well, those are the same thing. I've already done those, but let's ask him. The old man laughs into his beard. What are your nerves giving out? Just don't tell him about that student. He definitely doesn't need to know you're giving teenagers drinks. Yeah, I just need a little something. I don't have anything in here, but I do have a secret stash for a rainy day. The old headmaster opened his desk drawer and starts looking for something. Here you go. I'm not supposed to be drinking nowadays anyway. He hands you the key. Take the key. Thanks. So this opens the wine cellar. There's no wine cellar in the school. The key opens the door to the basement. There's a lamp on the wall that you can pull to open my secret hiding place. The headmaster turns away from you and continues digging through the papers on the desk. What do you know about the undead in the walls? It's an old school legend. They're just made up. For made-up creatures, there seems to be a lot of talk about them lately. Well, you know, in certain times, rumors start flying. Pay them no mind. The headmaster turns away from you and continues digging through the papers. Okay, so we're going to walk away. Okay, so now we have a key. I'm assuming it's to the basement where those kids were going to lock that teacher up. Okay, so now we've got 2 candles lit. Okay, let's go into this guy's classroom. There's a candle. Almost hard to see. Pardon me, are you here for the lecture too? Oh, it's you. You're the janitor, right? Have a seat if you like. We just started. Sit at the desk and listen to the lecture. Yes, let's continue. Where do we leave off? You said that there's huge potential inside us, and we need to realize the potential by becoming programmers. And I argued that there's no way for you to know what kind of potential is inside of us. Right. And you said it's like the Cornelius paradox. I'm not familiar with the concept. Cornelius's wand, the one that was stolen today, it's charged with... Hey, let me explain. I was the one talking to the teacher in the first place. Don't interrupt me. Please, I'm willing to listen to both of you, but since the young lady already started, let her continue. The wand is charged with a spell, but no one knows what spell it is. Maybe it heals every illness, or makes everyone immortal. Or kills everyone, mutters the interrupting student. The wand is incredibly powerful, but also entirely useless at the same time, since no one dares to try it out to see what magic is held inside it. That's the Cornelius paradox. That may be relevant to our topic today too, but if I was in your position, I would be more optimistic. If one of you turns out to be charged with a spell that's not quite as useful as the other spells, many doors will still be open for that person in the outside world. Keep listening. Programming is a new language that we'll all be speaking soon, and those who don't know it will feel like outsiders in society. That's nothing new for us, someone in the middle of the room calls out. A few other students chime in, agreeing with him. I understand, but it's one thing to be an outsider and have the ability to rely on your magic. It's another thing to find yourself in a world you don't understand at all and have to face it alone. To this end, he opens the folder in front of him. We're planning to start holding elective classes at your school that will help you transition into this world. However, if I understand the laws here correctly, this will need to be approved by both your current and former headmaster. Then I wouldn't count on it happening, a few students laugh. Our last headmaster didn't really respect this technology of yours. Yes, I've met with him. The new city administration plans to reduce the power held by School of Magic headmasters, so I don't think he'll be a problem. Well, that's all I have for you right now. I'll see you soon in our first transitionary classes. Sparse applause fills the classroom. The students start to disperse. Now I'm going to get the candle. Flick the lighter and the candle starts to burn. The teacher's stupid, and so is this lecture. I'm not so sure about this programming thing. I don't want to miss anything. This room's awful big. The teacher thumbs through his folder of documents. You again. Did you enjoy the lecture? I didn't listen. I did listen. Did you steal the wand? You, someone who hates wizards, show up at a school and the wand went missing the very same day. Pretty suspicious. Hold on just 1 second now. First things first. Why should I have to explain myself to the janitor anyways? Then Master put me personally in charge of the search. Is that so? And why do you think I hate wizards? You're not a wizard. Everyone who's not a wizard hates wizards. For your information, my grandfather was a wizard. He studied here and was in the Imperial Guild. But my family's magical heritage stopped there. My father didn't inherit any abilities. And that's why you hate wizards and want to ruin their lives. Not at all. In fact, that's the reason why I decided to do something far more important and study programming. He sounds annoyed, muttering, I'll be watching you. I need the key to the storage room. Odd that the janitor doesn't have his own keys. He reaches into his endlessly deep pockets of his jacket and searches around, then finally hands you a brass key. Here you go. They gave it to me today. Thanks.
Maybe I should have let them lock him in the basement. Okay, the door to the storage room is locked. Open with the key. You turn the key in the lock and the door opens. Another candle. You flick the lighter and the candle starts burning. Oh. Writing desk. Oh, I guess the headmaster already gave me the key. It's funny. But I thought he said it was in the basement, so maybe there was like bottles of alcohol everywhere. Just everyone in this wizarding school drinks their troubles away, I guess. Okay, so we've got the fourth. We just need one more, and it's probably in here. There it is. Excuse me, the teacher peers at your ID badge. No one called for the janitor. The students turn to look at you and start giggling. Silently sit down at the desk. You sit down at the nearest empty desk. The lecturer stares you in the eye, trying to figure out what you're up to. Keep your face blank. You spend a few minutes under the teacher's stern eye, but eventually she looks away. Fine, let's continue. Now time to check your homework. Marush? Yes, thin boy stands up from his desk in the front row. Why did it go back there? List the great wizards of the Bronze Era. Dori, Mori, Rebus, Nemus, and Cheetus, Metus. He barely holds back his laughter. Excellent. Fortunately, the popularity of those names passed along with the Bronze Era itself. And what is meant by the Bronze Era? The period after the first signs came to fruition, the first through seventh generation of wizards. The period when wizards had immense power but only knew a handful of spells they deciphered from the wall. Very good. Sit down. Keep listening. And the more significant events of those years, Riona, a shy, pudgy girl in the second row stands up. The creation of the Great Canal, she looks uncertain at the teacher who nods. The 40-kilometer wide river canal that separates the left and right sides of New Riverland. Dori Mori created it with splintering magic which sign is now shattered. At these words, everyone in the classroom, including the teacher, nods their head briefly and respectfully. Sit down. Next, we have the Silver Era, or the Knights of Bright Lights. Leonard? Keep listening. That's when wizards attempt to seize power. First was Royal III, then there was a second attempt by Volox IV, who was successful and stayed in power for 3 years. A light-haired boy recites these words quickly, almost automatically. And you can also tell us about the Golden Era, please. That was the period when relations between wizards and ordinary people started to be regulated, when magic clinics, Baratus' combat magic institutes, and other magic institutes, including our school, were built. Good. I'm glad I didn't need to pull the answers out of you word by word this time. That's all for today. Are we going to sit here all day? Okay, I'll move on. Now I'm going to light the candle. Everybody left this room. Okay, you flick the lighter and the candle starts to burn. Okay, let's see. There's an attic door. The drawer of the teacher's desk catches your eye. You pull on it, but it's locked. Now what? Stealing from teachers? Why not? If the drawer is closed, there must be something useful in there. Yeah, probably students' homework or something. I really need a lockpick, but I haven't found a workstation. The door is locked. Okay, let's try this door. Okay, looks like he's the only thing in here to click on. The man is on his knees amidst scattered papers covered in different variations of the same symbol. That's the healing magic symbol. I knew right away that you were from the Inquisition. Do with me what you will. I no longer care. I tried everything. He sits down heavily on the floor and starts slowly balling up sheets of paper with scribbled writing all over them.
I tried shifting the coordinates of the symbols by the lowest possible degree. That's 3 years in wizard's jail. He picks up a new piece of paper. I tried using regeneration magic on the symbol. That was stupid, I admit. I have no idea what I hoped would happen. He balls up the new paper. That's 1 year of community service. Damn it, I even tried to buy a wand with a healing spell inside it, but you can't find them anymore. That's 2 years of hard labor. The man raises his eyes to you, and you see that his face is literally covered in strange, painful-looking cracks. The man notices your janitor ID badge and freezes. Wait a minute. You're not from the Inquisition. Time to clean up, sir. The wizard stares at you, shocked. Your daughter's worried about you. She asked me to check on you and see how you were. We hadn't met her yet. And judging by all this, you're not great. Yes, you're right. Out of all the damn symbols out there, the one that was keeping me alive was shattered. Do you need help? There's no use. He clenches his teeth and convulsions pass through his body. What should I tell your daughter? It's best if she doesn't see me like this. Tell her I left the school and nothing else. Did you steal Cornelius's wand? The wizard looks at you in surprise. What? Cornelius's wand? Why should I steal that? I don't know. Maybe it would help you. What if there's healing magic being held inside of it? Even if there was, one spell would only last me a week, then the sickness would come back. I finally found this chapter in the text. He has nothing to do with the wand. He is a made wizard who dies at the end of the book. Good timing. What's wrong with you? This is a process that affects a rare type of wizard. They call us made wizards, since we weren't born with particles of magic in our blood. We obtained that blood through artificial means, and now my body is rejecting that blood, and there's nothing that can surpass the reaction. Can't you just drain the magic blood back? It's been inside me for 37 years. I can't get rid of it that easy. My whole body is infused with magic, and now I'm going to pay for that. Try to cure him. Are you sure it won't be easy, even with ink? I want you to try. The wizard sits down on the floor, eyes closed. You slowly approach him and sit down next to him. I'm not sure anything useful will happen with these shackles on me. I can't give him some of your blood. Ooh. Let's try. A drop of your blood falls on the wizard's hand. What the? The wizard pulls his hand back sharply. Don't move. Let me finish. I can't go on. I'm sorry. I understand. Eat all my apples now. The man's on his knees amid scatter paper. Can I try to cure him again? No, it's still at 2. So I don't think you can. Okay, so now we are going to head to the basement. That I'm probably going to get locked into. Let's see. Hey, how's it going? Have you found anything yet? The teacher didn't do it. Oh, you found him. What was wrong with him? He was sick, but he didn't touch the wand. Mikhail sighs in relief. Glad to hear it. That's one less suspect, right? Did you find anything else? No. Oh, nice. Got some bread. Okay, open the door. A heavy lock hangs from the door. Open the door with a key. The huge lock creaks in protest as you turn the key, but it finally opens. That just moved. There's gonna be something in here. I just know it. Your attention is drawn to some sealed barrels over by the wall. Try and open them. The lids on the barrels are nailed shut tight. You won't be able to get them off without a tool. Great. Nice. Can't read the old notes. Weird. Okay. Okay, we'll go into the laboratory now. Oh good, she's got a workbench I can use. Aha, I was actually able to craft everything this time. I wish I could keep it.
I wouldn't touch that. You slowly back away from the large flask full of dark-colored liquid. What is that? Ammonia gas. What's it for? I'm studying it. You're studying smoke in a jar? Actually, it's quite unique. It's the only signage gas. What kind of gas? Gas that originates from signs. Oh, signage gas. On the wall, covered in symbols that create spells. Well, not so covered now. They allowed us to create fireballs and lightning bolts, all those party tricks that wizards are so interested in. And boring, strange ammonia gas, practically no one has studied it. Okay, whatever you say, gas is gas. What's so special about it? You casually jab at a finger at the jar. The fact that it turns people into dull students? No, into the undead. Their skin gets all covered in something charred looking and black. Oh my god. They're overcome by a mysterious and highly contagious disease, and according to my calculations, it might even start a whole epidemic. Fine. I won't touch it. And therefore, I'm petitioning the use of the ammonia sign to be forbidden, just like the signs that have been shattered already. She adjusts her glasses on the bridge of her nose. How did you get it? Hold on, if it's so dangerous, then maybe you shouldn't... She didn't have any glasses on in this picture. Haven't you heard enough reasons not to touch the jar? She clearly doesn't want to talk about it anymore. Yeah. Sorry, the laboratory's occupied right now. She turns to you and freezes. 1/3 of her is concerned at your behavior. Another third is at your appearance, but something else there underneath. I've been tasked with finding Cornelius's wand, and I wanted to look around in here. Are you alright? Sorry if I scared you. No, it's fine. She turns around and pretends to be busy with her work, but her hands are shaking slightly. Do you know anything about the missing wand? About what? Cornelius's wand. It was stolen today. Oh, no, I don't know anything. Her hands start shaking even harder. Stop pushing her. Fine. Listen, I can see something's worrying you. Maybe I can help. I won't tell anyone. You can trust me. The girl turns around and looks at you. Her eyes are full of doubt. One of the teachers here is my father. He's been acting really strange recently. I'm worried that he got caught up in something bad. I found him, but it's better for you not to see him. Why? What's wrong with him? He has some serious health problems. We'll leave it at that. I'll decide for myself if I want to see him or not. Where is he? The door with the candle emblems on it. He's in there. The girl drops her unfinished potion and runs out of the basement. Well, I tried to stop her. She wouldn't listen. Okay, let's see if I can remember where everything is that I have to... I needed something to open it. Okay, so pry off the lids. You usually pry the lid off of each barrel one by one and take a look inside. Take the contents. Right, lots of bread. Looks like that girl did hide. Okay, pick the lock. It's dark in here, but that's not a problem. You can open the lock by the sound. You work the lockpick into the hole, and the lock opens with a click. Look, take what's inside. Yeah, it was the writing desk. Okay, pick the lock. The lock turns out to be a simple one, and you quickly open it using the lockpick. Look in the drawer. Nice. I was gonna say, I don't think there was anything in the bathroom. There might have been something outside. But I can't remember. Okay, boxes sit on the ground. Yeah, the plastic ties. That's it. Clip with pliers. You quickly cut through the ties and open the box, trying not to make any noise. The box contains someone's belongings wrapped in paper. You find a few useful items among them. We've got some rope. I think that was it, but let's just double check. Rather be safe than sorry. Okay. Pick the lock. You insert the lockpick into the briefcase lock and, trying to be as quiet as you can, quickly pick the lock. Nice. Got lots of stuff in this book. I don't have time for you right now, you young man. I'm incredibly busy. Have you seen anything suspicious? Yes, a janitor who keeps poking his nose into things that aren't his business. You should help me find our missing student instead. A second, you're right. I've heard a little about him already. Do you know anything about his disappearance? I know that he's an idiot. What's his name? Mindius. Last name? He's part of the Zelbuk Guild. They don't have last names. She looks at you mistrustfully. What does he look like? Like an ordinary student. Got it. Who might know more about him? His friends are always smoking in that bathroom. Try asking them. Smoking? You let them do that. It's not my problem. My job is to keep unwanted types from walking into the school. Is there anyone else who might have seen him? I don't know. Maybe the movers outside? Why are you so sure he's not in school? Because the school's locked down until we locate the missing one. Oh, right. He must be somewhere on the school property. I don't have any more questions. Well then... the headmaster tasked me with finding the wand. Congratulations. The receptionist remains focused on the TV screen, where a soap opera is now playing. I won't interrupt you. Okay. Oh, I see him. Several students are smoking in the toilet stall. You lean against the wall to eavesdrop on their conversation. Apollo is such a traitor. The whole school was talking about him yesterday. What'd he do? He lit the candle, if you can't believe it, with his wand. See a puff of smoke. Yeah, no way. Even the headmaster can't do anything like that. The new one definitely not. Or he tied a match to his wand, more likely, just like Mindius did, remember? Where'd he go anyway? Mindius? He was in the infirmary last I heard. Yeah, sure, all cozy and under a blanket. I bet he got the hell out of here like he planned. Haven't seen him since morning. I thought he was all talk, but I guess not. The hiss of cigarette butts being put out marks the end of the conversation. The voices fall silent and the door opens. You press yourself against the wall and they don't notice you. Someone named Mindius who ran away from school. You think he took our wand? We'll need to check. Hopefully he hasn't gone far yet. Okay, so let's check outside with the movers, like she had suggested. The movers are chatting and sitting on the boxes. They seem to be purposefully ignoring you. Have you seen a kid around here? A kid? His name's Mindius. He ran away from school and might have taken something important with him. The lanky mover coughs loudly. Nope, haven't seen him. Students hang around out here sometimes. He waves a hand. They go around the corner to smoke, but I haven't seen any today. Can I look in the boxes? The lanky mover rubs at his aching chest. Do whatever the hell you want, idiot. Well, that's just rude. There's no one there. A long row of boxes sits in front of the truck waiting to be loaded. Examine the boxes. There's no one here, just ordinary boxes. Hang on, look at the one down there. You notice the tape on one of the boxes has come off. It seems to have been open already. Open the box. You look questioningly at the movers. The lanky one smirks at you and nods. You move all the junk in your way aside and open the box with no tape. Shh, don't give me away. A scrawny, scared-looking boy is sitting in the box with a frightened look in his eyes. His robes are covered with crumbs and sawdust. You're Mindius, I assume. Huh? How do you know my name? What are you doing in there? I'm hiding. I see that. Why? I want to get out of the school. You give him a reproachful look. All we do here is waste time. Everyone else is doing real stuff, going to college or work or whatever. Just my luck. I was born with these powers. He looks at his hands. Where's Cornelius's wand? What wand? What's that got to do with me? Stop playing dumb. Why did you steal the wand? I didn't take anything. The student opens his robe and starts showing you his pockets, revealing nothing but a half loaf of bread. Looks like he's telling the truth. He's just a student who wants to drop out of school. Well, I still had to check. All right, come on out of there. Wait, why should I come out? Don't make me go back. You glance over at the movers. They aren't paying any attention to you, and it doesn't seem like they heard anything. Leave me in the box. Let them take me away from school. Fine, I won't tell anyone. Are you sure you thought this through? What do you know about it anyway? You've been here for 2 years, and you want that all to be for nothing? 2 years, 3 years, what does it matter? Even 10 years here wouldn't get me anywhere. Do you at least have some kind of plan? Of course, I'm going to go see my uncle. He'll help me find work. Said I have no problem getting on my feet. Said I should have no problem getting on my feet. Okay, Mendez, it's your choice, whispering. Since you don't have the wand, I couldn't care less about the other stuff. You close the box and walk away. That's one less mystery now. Plus, we definitely helped him, wouldn't you say? Well, according to the plot, he ended up having a pretty good life outside the school. Okay, well, that didn't get us any closer to it. Let's go talk to the headmaster. Maybe he's got something. The school's headmaster is watching his laptop screen tensely. Peek at the laptop. On the screen, you see a processing video window and a small progress bar below it that says 0.02%. There we go. He jumps up. You look at the screen and see that the number has changed to 0.021%. It's going to take some time. We'll probably know who stole it in a week or so. So you should probably get back to the search. Or get back to looking for the wand. Indeed. Wait, wasn't there something I could ask him? Where's the old headmaster? Isn't the old director our chief suspect? Why isn't he here? He's in his office on the second floor. I gave him orders not to let anyone out. And if he does manage to escape, give him orders not to let him out. And if he does manage to escape, then at least we know he was somehow involved in the theft. Isn't that dangerous? He might have a really powerful wand on him. No, he's more afraid of that wand than anything. Even if he did steal it, he wouldn't risk using it. Then Master scowls. But that doesn't mean he'll get away with it. If you find out that he has the wand, let me know right away. Okay, yeah, so there's nothing useful with him. Oh, that kid's gone. Two students are whispering excitedly to each other in the middle of the main hall. Did you hear that? They found the wand thief up in the attic. Who was it? I don't know. I think it was one of the students. Both the headmasters are up there now. Did you hear that? Let's get to the attic quickly. You say that like you haven't already read the ending and found out who stole the wand. The truth is, you changed the plot a little with your actions, so I don't actually know how it ends. Can you tell me how to get to the attic? The students turn to look at you. Up the stairs and into the classroom on the left. The attic door is at the back of the classroom. Let's go. It's probably that Mikhail. Or Mikhail, or whatever his name is. I swear, if these kids lock me in the attic. It's probably the girl. Or not. What on earth were you thinking, you little idiot? Give me the wand. I'll deal with it myself. Mikhail, let's just calm down for a second. Why is he in a different colored outfit now? If any of you take even a step in my direction, I'll break your stupid wand in half. You both get a piece. Except for you, Scarecrow. He looks at you. Hey, I thought we were pals. Coldly, you don't know me. Looking at you, what's the janitor doing here? I heard noises and came to see what was happening. You may go. Your help is not needed here. I think I'll stay. Fine then. Those boxes back there are quite dusty. Get to work. I'm not a janitor. Who are you then? A plumber? Oh, yes. Are you here about that clogged toilet? I'm a writer. I'm here for... I don't know if I want to tell them that. I'm a writer. I'm a writer. You stand up straight and fix the hair on your head. Who? I'm here for Cornelius's one. Another one, he recoils. Why do you want it? Someone's going to pay me well for it. Ah! Don't diss my screaming. Hold on, when you say they'll pay you well, how much is that? Clutches his chest. Shut up, I have the wand. And I'm the one who decides what will happen to it. Alright. I was planning on deciding its fate quietly by myself, but now you're involved. Hang on, I understand us three, but why do you even want it? None of your business, stay where you are. Let's just calm down and... Nobody move! The old man suddenly pulls a revolver out from under his robe and starts waving it around in all directions. Either you give me back the wand, you little cretin, or you'll be sorry. Oh, damn. Where the hell did you get a gun? He claps his hands to his head. Calm down, just calm down. Grinning. I thought you were opposed to technology, old man. Give it to me. He reaches out for the wand, keeping the revolver aimed. Take the gun from the old man, leave the old man alone. I don't know, should I take the gun from him? He's probably feeble, I could get it. I don't want to hurt anybody, but let's try. You quickly take the revolver from his grasp. Mikhail flinches, expecting you to attack him too. Stop waving that thing in my face. Hey, give that back. Mikhail bends Cornelius' wand enough for it to crack slightly. At the same time, you hear an echoing noise ringing out from above somewhere. Everyone freezes. Do you think this is a joke? I'm so sick of you sniveling. And you're panicking, you little. And your weird head. Sad face. Sighs. There's no more magic. We all realized that long ago, so stop clinging to the illusion that it's still around. I know why you care about this wand so much, old man. But it's time to move on. Stop being indecisive. He looks at the new headmaster. Stop living in the past. He looks at the old headmaster. And stop lying. He looks at you. Any last words from you three? He smirks. You're going to regret this. Who do you think you are, you brat? Mikhail turns his gaze to the new headmaster. I understand how you feel, and I also want to move forward, but can't we find a way that doesn't involve breaking wands? He only smirks in response, then turns to you. Try to do something with ink. Try and grab Cornelius' wand. I don't think I could be fast enough. Agree with the headmaster. Agree with the old man. If I do something with ink. You think you know everything about magic, huh? But did you know that it's not dead? You grab the old man's wand from his belt and fill it with ink, trying to summon a fireball from the other end. But instead of fire, the ink just leaks out from the tip of the wand and starts dripping on the floor. What the hell was that? I've had enough of this. You little shit. Time stops, your eyes fall on Cornelius' wand. First on one, then on the other. They're both falling through the air. Why am I seeing two wands? Slowly, it dawns on you. Huh? What are you talking about? The left and right halves of the wand land at the floor at Mikhail's feet. The old man stares at the floor, mouth open, unable to speak. The new headmaster sighs softly. Mikhail looks at his hands where a few slivers of wood still remain. The wand is gone. So does this mean we failed the order? You start to hear a loud rumbling sound from above somewhere. I don't know. The phone call from before pops in your head. The conversation about how it was absolutely essential that you complete this order successfully. The old man falls to his knees, trying to piece the wand back together. You prod him aside with your foot and pick up what remains of the wand. It's probably not the real one. Give it to me. The old man seems to have gone completely insane. The rumbling sound gets louder. What's happening? He looks at the ceiling. We need to go. The old man starts laughing loudly. The rumbling completely drowns out his laughter. We need to go. Oh no. Did I fail? Well, I have two wand pieces. Yeah, no one's gonna notice that. I don't know if that's considered a failure, if it was something I did wrong. See, it wouldn't have fit in there anyway. I hope that doesn't get me in trouble. I hope that's like what was going to happen regardless. Did you get the item? Well, I can explain what happened. You'd better see for yourself. I'm in trouble. I didn't get a payment that time. It's technically not my fault. Well, here we go. Hello? What the hell were you thinking? A month later. Damn, my head is killing me. The Cornelius Paradox Complete Book 3. Apparently I've become a drunk since then. I don't know if it's because of the wand or what. Things aren't looking too good. Hello? Leave me alone already. Hi, I heard you were having some problems with the client. Oh, it's you, Vince. Nah, nothing too bad. I can try and talk to him again if you want. I don't know. I feel like this work just isn't right for me. Hey, what are you saying? You have to do this and get your shackles removed. Your fans need you. I know. I'm just not sure this is the right path. It's bringing me nothing but suffering, and I'm not the only one suffering because of it. You just have to put up with this a little longer. 3 more orders and you're done. Yeah. Hold on. Did I ever tell you how many orders I had left? Yes, of course. Did you forget? Alright. Okay, I'll call him right now. Maybe he'll change his mind. Alright. It's gonna ring again. Hello? Silence. Fine. I want to give you one more chance. I'm ready. Of course you're ready, you absolute moron. You're always ready. This is your first screw-up, and usually I don't give anyone a second chance. I still haven't gotten over your mishap with the wand, but I think we can come to a compromise. A compromise? It's not an easy job, and several of my guys ran into trouble here. I had to pull them out. They're not expendable, but you'd be perfect for the job. Rude. Judging by what you do in your spare time, you don't have much of a choice. So get going. The order is at your door. Just try not to die. How do you know what I do in my spare time? Hangs up. Fine. And he runs again. All right, everyone. So we're going to go ahead and end that one here. Hopefully you're enjoying the Bookwalker. Please leave me a comment down below. Leave me a like. Share this with somebody who might enjoy it. And please don't forget to subscribe. And I'll see you next time. Bye.